Rolling.
The functions of a business are, number one, innovation. What is innovation? Innovation is the creative way of coming up with a solution that is going to solve a problem for a big group of people, the whole world at its best. So innovation is you coming up with a God idea. A God idea is an idea that is going to cause you to need a team, so you'll have to create jobs. It is going to cause you to dream big, so you're going to solve the problem of a large group of people. It is going to force you to have influence, so you're going to be great and you're going to impact the lives of many people. That is what innovation is. Coming up with a product or a service, that is beneficial to a large group of people, and it is new and it is fresh and it is sustainable. That is what innovation is. The second function of a business is marketing and sales. The other function of a business is marketing and sales. So I'm going to define both. Marketing is the art and science of perceiving or creating a desire for your good or product in other people, to create the desire and to nurture it and to keep it. That is what marketing is. And sales is creatively and uniquely being able to show a person how your product or service is going to solve their problem. That is what sales is. And if you believe you're not good in marketing and sales, it is high time you started learning marketing and sales, because you're going to need it. Sales and marketing is like a function of life. You must be able to speak, you must be able to sell, you must be able to communicate, you must be able to tell people about your idea, you must be able to stand up and speak. The other function of a business is to manage money. So manage money or money management. Your business should be able to manage money within its system. It should have a steady cash flow. Pesa inaingia, pesa inatoka, money that comes in, money that goes out, so that it can be able to run itself like a machine, so that you can be able to enjoy time and other things. So these are the functions of a business. So if you want to be a millionaire, you're going to have to start a business. And starting a business means you provide a service. This means you produce a solution for a problem, either for a big group of people, or one person who is willing to pay you big money, or a group of people who are willing to pay you a lot of money for the problem that you're going to solve. I've said there's a big problem about unemployment in Kenya right now, and if you can come up with a solution to solve this problem, you might just as well be in big business. So we've already discussed the functions of a business. I'm going to show you how, after you have created this, you can go from 0 shillings to 1,000,000 shillings. Let's say, for example, you create a product. You create a product that solves a problem. And this product, you want to sell it, for example, for 200 shillings. 1 million divided by 200 shillings, you're going to get 5,000. So that means you need 5,000 products, selling them at 200 shillings to have 1 million. Imagine. And if you create a product that you can sell for 2,000 shillings, that means you only have to sell 500 of those to make 1,000,000 shillings. Sometimes you see that making 1,000,000 shillings is hard because you have not identified a problem, identified a solution, and done the math. It's simple math, very simple math to make 1,000,000 shillings, very simple. Imagine if you have a product that goes for 2K, you only have to sell 500. And this is 1,000,000 shillings. I'm talking about a year, because these days we said rich girls focus on their net worth, poor girls focus on their monthly income or something. But so 1,000,000 shillings in a year, that means in 1 year you should have sold 500 of your products. If you're making sweaters, only 500 at 2K. If you're making bags, only 500 bags. You sell at 2,000, you get. If you're selling seedlings, kama wewe ni mwanabiashara, you only need. So for a business to be money management comes in because for a business to be sustainable, it has to be measurable. You need to produce a product that you can measure. Even if you're a speaker, even if you're a speaker, you should be able to sell your packages. If you sell a package at 2,000 shillings, a consultation at 2,000 shillings per hour, you only need 500 sessions to make 1 million shillings. Yeah. So that is just a brief idea. I was also going to tell you about the levels of value. So in business, there are levels of value where you can offer your service. So there are 4 levels of value. Why do I write? There are 4 levels of value. So there is the implementation level. Implement, like doing. There's the unification level. There is the communication level. And then there is imagination. This is from the lowest. This is the lowest level of value, and this is the highest level of value. So in this level of value, you use your muscles and your time in order to make money. On this level of value, you're going to offer your value on different level of value. So in this level of value, you use your muscles and your time to make money. So here, muscles times time. So watu wa mjengo, watu wa beba, conductors, such people, they use their muscles and time to make money. In the unification stage, this is the second lowest stage. Here you use your management skills times people to make money. So here, if you're a corporate body, ukipanda cheo, when you go up, you get promotions, you use your management skills and people to make money. So these people earn more money than these ones, as we know. So definitely they make more money in a year than these people. And then there's the communication stage. In this level of value, you use your mouth to make money. So these are the people who are going to have podcasts, they're going to have YouTube channels, they're going to create content on TikTok, on Instagram, they're going to record music, they're going to be actresses, they're going to be news anchors, editors, bloggers, writers. On this level, you use your mouth or your method of communication to make money. So for example, as I record this video, it's going to get 1 million views one day, and that time I will still be away, I'll still be alive, but the video will still be generating more money. If I have a song, I have some songs, so those songs are still collecting royalties. You have podcasts you've attended, they are still collecting royalties. That's the level of communication. This is now when ukishafika hapa, there's imagination. Imagination is where you use your mind and money to make more money. So over here is where you can imagine something and you can bring it to life because you have the resources, you have the time, you have the people, you have the capacity to bring whatever you want into fruition. So maybe I'd advise, if you're a person who's going into business or has been in business, you should level up your level of value, ukuje to communication or imagination. This is number 1. I'm sorry, I have arranged it like this one. Is the ADHD. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. This is the lowest level of value. Imagination is the highest level of value. So if we focus on putting our value on communication and imagination, you're going to make so much money faster within a shorter period of time. Imagine that people come out to my podcast. Those ladies get paid to sit down and talk, but they're offering value. I had someone say that when you make your brain sweat, the more you make your brain sweat, the less you make your body sweat. So you should be willing to research, to read, to push yourself out there, to like learn so that you can be able to offer people value like the way I'm doing right now. You know? Yeah. So guys, those are the levels of value. Next time I'm going to show you and give you the sets, the skill. So to become a millionaire, let me just speak about it very fast. You need a set of these things. You need a mindset, you need a skill set, and you need a tool set. So when you combine these, you get assets, and these assets are the ones that turn into money. Another thing, wealth is created. So, and these assets for me are what wealth is. So when you create wealth, money definitely follows wealth. And this one is created. So if you want money, you should create wealth. How do you create wealth? Maybe I believe as Africans, as Kenyans, we have a lot of resources. The only thing we are lacking is resourcefulness. Not our problems. As Gen Z, we've gone to primary, so we've gone to primary, to high school, to college, university. We were told we work hard, you get good grades, you graduate, you get a job. I'm sorry to tell you, but they lied. It does not work that way anymore. So we're going to need to be very resourceful. Maybe from what I've understood from the finance bill, kindly do not come at me. They're taxing things that, like for example, like importing. They're increasing taxes on importing, not on manufacturers. So when we can't import things anymore, we're going to have to be forced to create our own things. So that is where we get creative. That is where we start creating. We start using our own resources to create things for ourselves. Maybe, and just maybe, we can now start selling to other people. And when you do that, we are going to like develop. I'm not saying it's not hard. It is hard, but we have to be able. I know many people want change, and many people are not ready to change. We must be willing to change. Maybe my main focus penye naona tunaweza pata do sana ni agripreneurship. Agripreneurship and agribusiness. But people are not willing to come back to Shago, to like do farming. I'm sure people are going, many people who are like crying and screaming have a space they can do something with to be able to help the situation, but they'd rather like go ask the government to give them something that the government clearly cannot be able to provide at the moment. So what do? We create it ourselves. Maybe whenever I was denied anything, I went ahead and created it myself. So maybe we could try doing more of that, focus on the solution, because it is what it is. So we have many resources. Take advantage. If you have a space back home, call me. I'll sell you seedlings. You'll go plant papayas. Solve something. You can plant mboga. You can keep chicken. Imagine if you have 2,000 chicken. If you have 500 chicken. If you have 2,000 chicken and you're selling them at 500, come and layers, how many broilers? Imagine you can become a millionaire that fast. So maybe you have space in Ushago, you have space somewhere. Just go do something with that space. Agripreneurship, value addition, we can get somewhere. Yes, and if you know something about finances, teach people. Step up, step out, teach people how to make money, and we can help each other. I don't want to continue speaking so much. I'll see you in the next class. I had so much to say, but I won't say them now. I love you. Stay tuned, subscribe, and share this video to a girl or two. Stay successful.